is Samson, assistant professor, Essence College of Technology. Today I am going to discuss about the other topics which we already discussed in the previous sessions. Right? Today we are going to discuss about there's various histories of robots. In the previous two classes, we have discussed about the introduction and robots and what are the laws and what are the different impacts has been taken by the robots. Now we are going to discuss about the history of robots. So normally the robot is not developed from the ancient ages. Normally they were developed by the humans. But when you see, consider that the history has been developed various structures based upon the robot classifications. So the main objective of this session is to understand the history of robots and also to understand the components of the various robots. So as I said, this is an objective. What would be the learning outcome, right? So how we can able to understand how the development of robot has been taken place in the recent years, based upon their developments, and also identify the different type of components used in robots and how they have been effectively used in the robotic configurations. So as I said, we are going to discuss about the history of robots. As in 1922, the chess author Carol Capek developed a name Robota, which is meaning a worker. So the robot has been named as Robota in 1922 and written by the story called Rossum's Universal Robots, and the word has been introduced in terms of worker. So in 1945, once it has been developed in 1945, the first programmable robot has been developed, because normally we have used in this hand gestures or something else, we are moving with the through humans, but that has to be reduced, right? So the program has been developed in 1954 by the George Devil. Once it has been developed, the homogeneous transformation matrix has been also developed through the reprogrammable structure, where the matrices has been identified, how the movement has been controlled, and where it has to be moved and where it has to be stopped, has been developed in 1950 by Danawit and Hantenberg. So once it has been developed in 1962, the Unimation company was introduced, and they were mentioned that how the robots has been used in this small domestic application. We are going to use in an industrial robots. So for the purpose of welding, for the purpose of machining the materials, the Unimation company has been developed first industrial robots in 1962. As I saw in the picture, they have developed, once it has been developed, the 3D T3 model on 3 axis, which has become the popular industries to move in different directions. So they can able to understand how this has been developed and how it has been become very popular industries. In 1990, Senatimi Milcon was acquired by an ABB, where the controller has been developed and used to make then different type of robots and moving across to the various axis movements. That's how the history of robot has been developed, and how they have been introduced in the recent past. So when you say that the histories, so there is another state of industrial robots development, how it has been developed and evolved in the during years. So the first industrial robots we have developed is an Unimate, which is used to transforming die casting process or using the welding process in automated particles. Once it has been developed, they have to understand this is a one-arm robots. We have need of multiple functions and multiple operations has to be done. So the famous has been developed by Kikwa, where the 6 electromechanical driven axis has been kept in to perform various tasks. Once it has been developed, the working line has become shorter to range. The wide range of work has been developed in a shorter span of area. But I have to reach several areas. So they have used in silver arm. So the small arm with feedback sensors has been given, and the movement according to the human fingers. If I say this, it has been moved somewhere, and I keep the object in some distance, the robot has moved accordingly. Once this 3 has been developed, now they have gone for an industrial robots, where it has been performing a certain task with the small robots like assembly sections and something welding sections and different. So the different type of robot components. First one is manipulator. The second one is end effectors, where the grippers, tools, or what are the actions to be performed are kept at the end effectors, and the actuators is to do this perform tasks, and sensors to give the feedback what has to be done, what it has to not be done. So there is a different type of sensors are used in the robots, which are listed below, and the controller, as I said, every body or every machine has to be controlled by one specific operator called controller, where it has to be given the instruction to the actuators or sensors or feedbacks, whatever things, and everything is controlled under in software technologies, where the software plays a vital role, where each components has been controlled by using software, and it has been developed through this. So similarly, as I said, the important key feature in this humanoid robots, the humanoid robots are several, as I said, there is several sensors are being used, like speakers are like human eyes, the vision sensors has been used, and Wi-Fi connections and fluid purpose has been used for the researchable purpose, sonars and cameras, eyelets are also used here, and to communicate, the microphones are used in as a mouth, and battery level has been kept in the chest to understand, to develop, to make the more robot DNA. The president himself hand sensors are used to grasp small items and work on object to take turning or operations. So as I said, these are the references I have took for the sessions in this history and robots and everything. Thank you for watching this video. I will catch up with in another video as soon as possible with the next topics, and what are the different type of robots based on the configurations and based on their applications. So thanks for watching this video. Up to that, bye bye.